Just wanted to shoot out this gold philosophy and idea while I was thinking of it. And there's actually 3 parts to it. For the example, I will use the Vial of the Sands. Now, the first part is gathering the mats so you can make these flasks. And Cata herbs are going for outrageous prices on my realm, which is probably true on other realms. We gotta fly over to an auction house right quick so that way we can take and look it up. Anyhow, supplying the herbs for these Cata flasks and whatnot, there's not many people farming them. So the prices are outrageous, and other people on the realm know that people are using it for Vial of Sands. Like right now on Korgoth, Whiptail is going for 44 gold per herb. Okay. And let's see what Cinderbloom's going for. 45 gold a herb. Okay. Now these are easily farmed up. You just hop on your druid or whatever. And depending on which herb you're after, depends on the zone. If I can learn to read a map. Now if you're after Whiptail, just fly up along this river right here. Okay, and that's where I get my Whiptail when I go to make my Vial of the Sands, and I get my Elementium and my other metals by flying this ridge around here and going back and forth. Okay, now for a Cinderbloom, you're going to want to go to Mount Hyjal, and I just zoom across in this little area here. You can take and fly the full path that comes down along here, but I focus on this area right in here, and I realm hop, and I get the Cinderbloom from that area. So if you're a herbalist, and even more profitable, a herbalist miner, this is going to be a great way because you're getting, you know, obsidian, which sells for a pretty decent price, but you're getting the Cinderbloom. Okay, so these farmers, they're catering to the people who have gold and are looking to make these mounts. Now this flask of strength is going for 480 gold a pop. Okay, which for the sands, you need 8 flasks of wind, 8 flasks of strength, and some deep stone oil. Now deep stone oil, you actually need fishing to craft that. So let's see that up, 49 gold a pop. That's one fish sells for 49 gold, if I'm correct. Deep stone, well, yeah, 1 albino cave fish makes 1 to 2 deep stone oil. So off of 1 fish, you can make 100 gold. And if my memory serves me right, let's see if I can bring up my map real quick. You get those fish by coming into Deepholm, and up here near the Pale Roost or Needle Rock Shattern or somewhere in this general area, you fish the fishing pools for that albino catfish to make that 1 potion. So you take and gathering those mats, you can see you're making a great profit off of these herbs because there is nobody supplying them. Okay, so you're nailing 2 markets with those herbs. You know, everybody else who needs them for leveling and whatnot of their professions, or those who are looking to craft high value mounts. You know, you get these flasks, you buy these vendor parts, and you get some true gold, and combine it together, and you get a Vial of Sands. 48,000 gold on Korgoth. I sold one of those, as you can see, 14 days ago for 43,000 gold. It actually sold for 1,500 more, give or take. But I ended up making about 13,000 gold profit because I had farmed everything myself. Now I need to get my ass in gear and get into production of these more because they are a great revenue generator. And as you can see on TSM, it says crafting cost 45,000 gold. So people have either on purpose, which is a smart deal, got the crafting mats for the Vial of the Sands way up, so that way it costs a lot if you're gonna buy those mats off the auction house. And if you farm it yourself, it protects your profits. Because in honest truth, that last Vial of Sands that I crafted, it cost me about 32,000 gold, give or take, to make. So, if you have Vial of the Sands recipe, this is a great thing. If you don't, go into archaeology, farm it up. Granted, they've nerfed the hell out of Spirits of Harmony and the archaeology thing from what I've heard, and it's a lot harder to get. But if you are after it, I will show you one trick right here. Okay? Now, let's see if I can find it in my bag right now. Unless my add-on sold them. You have canopic jars, okay?
Safe
now,
travels.
The trick with this is when you open them, do not loot them. Hold shift, turn off auto looter, do not loot them, okay? And what it is every now and then Blizzard sends out a special reset patch that resets these jars, and I've had friends, and I've read them on the forums, to where people have opened it, not gotten the recipe, but kept the jar, so that a way they take, and on those occasional resets, which one of them, it deals with adding items into holidays, another one is on new expansions, and then there's one more out there that happens occasionally to where it resets these items. I actually got the Christmas zebra cushion out of old Christmas presents 5 months before they were supposed to come out, just off of those resets, and they appeared in my Christmas presents. It was like an early Christmas for me. But for those of you trying to get the Vial of the Sands, that is one strategic way. Save them up. It's a long, hard grind, and I feel for your pain. Another idea is find an alchemist who can make Vial of the Sands. If they're a guildie or a great friend, you can get them for free. It's a great way to, you know, make a lot of gold.